Well, with the state high school football playoffs set to kick off this coming weekend, powerhouse Lincoln Way East is preparing to host Stevenson. Griffin's four-star QB Jonas Willams is hoping to cap off his record-setting career with a state championship. As Jory Parrish reports, the USC recruit has more in common with Caleb Williams than just the same last name.
Jonas Willams came into his senior season at Lincoln Way East with his sights set on one thing.
Honestly, my main goal was to win a state championship, so I think, honestly, all the personal accolades that I'm achieving have come along with it, but that's really my main goal.
But 6 games into the season, Jonas would make history when he threw the 128th touchdown pass of his high school career against Matea Valley. It broke the IHSA career passing touchdown record.
I didn't know I was on the brink of breaking it until the game before I did. I was just happy that I could do it at home on homecoming with my guys.
He will deflect the credit to his offensive line, to his coaches, to his wide receivers. So that's why this one is special, because of the person who's in quest of it or is trying to attain it is such a remarkable young man.
Head coach Rob Zvonar said while the Griffins and their QB don't focus on individual success, the historic moment was important to honor. And it ended up being pretty special for Jonas, too.
It was probably my favorite high school moment ever, just because after I threw it, the whole team rushed the field. It was a pretty special moment, something I won't forget, and that'll live in my heart forever.
It kind of hits me in the heart. That was his best athletic moment of his life, and maybe the best moment of his life. So those are the stories we're in it for. You know, the wins and losses is what it is, but when you can see a group of kids celebrate another kid in today's somewhat selfish society, that's really heartfelt and meant a lot to us.
But there's another thing that sets Jonas apart. The quarterback is set to take his talents to the Big Ten at USC.
He is the first Power 4 quarterback in program history. We're just overjoyed that he gets an opportunity to play there, because I think when you look at Lincoln Riley, you could call it quarterback U for him, but you might call it Heisman quarterback U, because he's coached about 4 or 5 of the Heisman Trophy winners at quarterback, so you know he's going to be in good hands.
Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Caleb Williams, those guys have came into the program with him and then left a completely different animal. Each quarterback has that, level of talent that separates them, but seeing what he does with that and how much he can get out of you, I think that's just really exciting.
Trojan fans may be excited to know another number 13 with the last name Williams is headed their way.
I have a lot of respect for Caleb and what he did there, so I honestly want to create my own legacy with a different number so that maybe the next kid coming to USC, I'll take his number.
Before Jonas is throwing passes for Lincoln Riley, he's locked in on winning a few more games at Lincoln Way East. In Frankfort, Jory Parrish, CBS News, Chicago.
Thank you, Jory. Well, unfortunately, Jonas missed Lincoln Way East's last 2 games with an ankle injury, and his status for the playoffs is unknown. If healthy, he has a chance to become the IHSA's all-time leader in passing yards.